Welcome to today's financial news update from quantbyte.io. U.S. stock markets are experiencing losses, with the S&P 500 down 0.99%, Dow Jones Industrials down 0.86%, and Nasdaq 100 down 1.37%. The futures market is also declining, with December S&P futures down 1%. Corn futures are experiencing slight declines, down by 1 to 2 cents, following a modest loss of 2.25 cents in the previous session. Preliminary interest shows increased selling activity, with an additional 15,821 contracts traded on Monday. U.S. stock market indices experienced a strong surge, with key metrics reporting. The S&P 500 index rose by 1.56%. The Dow Jones Industrials Index gained 1.29%. The Nasdaq 100 Index jumped 2.18%. December E-mini S&P futures increased by 1.47%. These gains mark a significant upswing in the U.S. stock market, with all major indices showing notable increases. Crude oil and gasoline prices rebounded from last week's decline, with November WTI crude oil closing up 0.59%, plus 1.00%, and November RBOB gasoline closing up 0.39%. Prices recovered after the Trump administration signaled a supportive stance for the energy market over the weekend. Cocoa prices settled mixed on Monday. December ICE New York cocoa declined by 26 points, 0.44%, hitting a 20-month low for the nearest futures contract. In contrast, December ICE London cocoa rose by 23 points, plus 0.56%. This marks an extension of the 2-month-long decline in cocoa prices. Sugar prices declined further on Monday, with the New York March contract closing down 3.04% and the December London ICE contract dropping by 1.42%. This marks the 6th consecutive day of losses for sugar futures, with prices hitting a 3-week low in New York and a 4.25-year low in London. United Bankshares Inc., UBSA, shares have broken above their 200-day moving average of $36.41, reaching a high of $36.56 per share. This price increase is accompanied by a 1% rise in trading value for the company. Kennametal Incorporated, KMT, shareholders seeking higher income can consider selling a covered call, with a $25 strike price for April 2026. The sales premium of $1.10 bid, annualizing at 10.1%, offers an additional return beyond the stock's 3.7% dividend yield. Carlyle Group Inc., CG, shareholders can generate additional income by selling a March 2026 covered call, with a $62.50 strike price. The premium collected from this sale yields an annualized rate of 18.5%, supplementing the existing 2.4% dividend yield, for a total potential return of up to 20.9%. ARM Holdings led gains in the Nasdaq 100, increasing by 1.6% and boasting a 41.6% year-to-date gain. In contrast, Shopify struggled, being the index's worst performer so far. Papa John's International, PZZA, shareholders seeking extra income from their shares can consider selling a November covered call, with a $60 strike price. By doing so, they can earn a premium of $1 per share, which would generate approximately 3.7% additional annualized return. Burford Capital Limited, BUR, shareholders seeking additional income beyond its 1.1% dividend yield can consider selling a March 2026 covered call, with a $12.50 strike price for a premium of $0.75. This option's annualized return is 6.7%. Wells Fargo leads the S&P 500, with a 3.7% increase in early trading. This marks a significant year-to-date performance of 16.6%. In contrast, Arista lags behind as the worst-performing S&P 500 component thus far. Walmart led the Dow Jones Industrial Average gains, with a 1.5% increase in early trading. This brings its year-to-date performance to 14.7%. Conversely, Goldman Sachs Group lagged behind as the worst-performing Dow component. Trane Technologies plc, TT, shareholders seeking higher income beyond its 0.9% dividend yield can sell a May 2026 covered call, with a $430 strike price. The premium, currently at $34.70 bid, would annualize to an additional 14.2% return. Stay informed with quantbyte.io for the latest financial news.